Welcome to Avidiva. My name is Roxana. Today is December 8th, 2017. I am considering starting to broadcast every day. I've tried to do that before, but my health has not allowed me to do so. But the other day, I figured out how to record even when I'm sick as a dog. So, yeah, it was not as very professional and it was in bed, but it was recording, and that was the point. It's kind of going to be my New Year's resolution, but not really because I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. When I get an idea, I want to get to work on it right when it happens, because if you wait, like if you wait for the next Monday, or you wait for the next month, or you wait for the next year, that initial energy and that initial burst of, oh yeah, I'm going to get this done, it's gone by the time you actually decide to do something. So what I decided to do is I am going to try to record every day, including Sundays, which is going to mess me up a little bit because I was trying to do one day in English, one day in Spanish. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I might actually end up doing both English and Spanish the same day. I have not decided that yet. And the main inspiration for this was that I looked at my Indiegogo account and I realized that I had made this wager in the hopes of getting $2,000 to start the business on the right foot. That doesn't mean I'm not going to add my own money. It's just the money that I needed, that I felt that between that and the money that I was going to be able to put in, I was going to be able to do something really big for the beginning of the year. It didn't work out that way. We had the move, and then right after the move, I got so sick I could not get out of bed. So, and this week I've had 3 really good days compared to the rest of the year. So it's been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. I've decided that I am going to push forward anyway. It's come to the point where it's like, you know what, I don't care if I film every day, 2 days. I have to do something. I have to make it happen somehow. I don't care if it's from bed, if it's with a computer like this one, or if it's with the tablet or whatever it is, but I'm going to make this work somehow. So that's why I made this video today. The Indiegogo campaign only has 5 days left. I have not been able to get one dime. I'm going to push the next 5 days really hard, so that's probably all the videos you're going to see from now until Tuesday are going to be all about this. I have great hopes for the future. I'm hoping that it will happen. I realize that it's my fault that it hasn't happened because I haven't really made the effort. And part of it was because I was sick. Part of it is because I was feeling overwhelmed. Because when you're going down the hill, you really can't, it's really hard for you to see where to hold on to when you're going down the hill at top speed. And my health has been an issue, and I took first steps. I am it so happens, 5 days to find out if we have the basis of what the heck is wrong with me. I am hopeful because Wednesday I had a particular set of hours in which I felt like a 20-year-old with no pain in my body, and that was really exciting for me because the way my brain works, and you have to understand my brain doesn't necessarily believe in modern medicine or anything like that, but the way my brain works is if I could have a couple of hours of no pain, there's got to be a way I can replicate this. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if it was diet, exercise. I don't know what I did. So I don't know how I'm going to replicate it. But I figure a good first step was to start writing down what cost it so that I can replicate it. And the other thing is that I was very motivated by some videos that I had watched and some material I had read about how to get this business going. And I'm hoping that if I concentrate on the right things, on the positive things, I don't fall into despair, and then that doesn't help when my stomach starts acting up or my joints and my muscles start giving me a hard time. So what am I trying to tell you? What I'm trying to tell you is that I'm staying the hell away from news. There comes a point in your life when you have to decide if what the president of each country is doing, or what ex-politician, or the sex scandal or the harassment issue is going to affect you, or if you're going to just basically put blinders on and get to work on your thing. I have allowed the entire last 10 months, well, actually, we're in December, so it would be 11 months. 11 months to dictate my mood in ways that I had not predicted. And I'm not necessarily talking about a new president. He's one of many issues that have affected me one way or the other. I've had a situation where January was the anniversary of my father's passing. He's been gone for almost 2 years now. And I have a hard time with that because just like me, my dad was the last baby born in his family. And just like me, he's stubborn as hell. But unlike him, I don't feel like I'm as big a personality as he was. Even though people tell me that I have a big personality, I don't feel like my dad was bigger than life. And maybe it's because he was my dad. But to be honest with you, everybody I ask, they always say the same thing. And so I wish I had in a bottle half the energy my dad had to push forward even when things were not going right. And that's what I'm trying to channel now. If it's such a thing, I'm trying to figure out how to channel that in a way that I'll make him proud, and at the same time I can use that energy. There's been other issues. We had to move. Our economy as a family collapsed in the most horrible way, to the point where I've pretty much we have even considered bankruptcy. There's been a lot of things. My stomach issues got ridiculously bad, to the point where I was like, I'm just not gonna eat anymore. And ironically, for reasons that I'm not gonna get into, this last week I haven't been able to eat that much, and that sort of had an impact because the last 3 days I felt better than a long time. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. And if I have to starve to get better physically, I have no problem with that. I'm super overweight. I can deal with the not eating. So, but there's been a lot of things in the environment that have not allowed me, or I have allowed them to stop me from doing my thing. And that ends today. And why today? Today's Friday. You might think, well, it's Friday. What the hell? It's the end of the week. No, because I don't take the week from Monday to Friday. I just take every day as it comes. And I figured if I take the energy that I have right now and I put it into this, I might actually get something done. So, as you know, depending on the social media, I am either as Avid Diva or Avid Diva 21. I am hoping that in the next week, I'm going to change every single one of them to say Avid Diva 21. Not because Avid Diva is not the name of my company, it is, but because there is a DJ that has Avid Diva, and many times people tag me thinking they're tagging him. And as much as I love his work, we need to separate each other. He has a very different, market than I do. Let's put it that way. And the people that he wants to attract are different from the people I want to attract. He's obviously younger. They're into dancing because he's a DJ again. And I love music, which is why I listen to most of his videos, because he does the edits and he posts on YouTube. I'm not young. And as much as I love the music, I have to concentrate on my thing. So you're going to see a lot of that from me. As far as the Indiegogo campaign, I'm not gonna lie, I'm begging you to please support it. We don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, $20. If you want to give us the whole $2,000, we don't care. We just want to make an impact. And the only way I can make an impact faster is if I have money, because I can come up with the $2,000 myself. The thing is that it's going to take me a lot longer, and I'm going to have to put the plans on hold. If I get more money, I can put the plans to work yesterday. Let's put it that way. You might be wondering, why am I doing so much social media, which doesn't contribute anything to the actual business or the business ideas or whatnot? Well, it's very simple. The social media for me, the what I'm using right now, the platforms I'm using are free. There are ways I can pay for advertisements and stuff like. Oh, I'm sorry. There's ways that I can pay for advertisements and things like that. My voice is about to go. That's why you keep seeing me going like this. But I don't want to use that yet until I have basically clobbered you on free social media. So I'm hopeful. Please donate. Please help us out. Please spread the message. We are working really hard. Next week, we will have more information on what we're going to do and what we're working on already. And until then, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful weekend.